What up, Astro? Can you hear me all right? One sec, just setting up. Astro, I love your cat so much. Your cat is so cool. Every time I see the pictures of your cat, I'm like, yeah. How are we all doing on this fine Thursday? Hopefully we're all good. Already falling asleep and the stream just started. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Which one's the real one? Huh? Which one? All the chunks. All the chunks on stream. I'll turn them off soon. I just want the shock factor of so many handsome me's on screen. Now, which one is the one I want to keep? That's the question. Oh, it's not this one. Whoa! Right, this one's getting eliminated. Boom! He's gone. Is it this one? Oh, no! Gone. I kind of like this one. Let's keep this guy here. Peekaboo. This one. Let's get rid of this guy. This guy. This guy. So we are going to start. We've taken the night one pretty far. So we're going to start working on this one and start laying down the foundations, at least on stream. Now I'll probably work on it a ton off stream, but we can set up the foundations. I can show you how the night one has come out so far. Yeah. So obviously you've still got to add a sky and some stuff like that, but we're ready to go to the daytime one at least for now and mix it up a bit. And the sun in this scene. There we go. Casting down. There we go. We should be cleaned up now. All right, we're back to normal, right? There's no other me's hidden in here. No. Oh, you're not meant to see the taskbar. No, we can't be having that. There we go. Can't be seeing the taskbar. So yeah, last week you guys would have seen last week really we were just starting, so we probably got to here at the end of the stream. So since then, I'm putting a few hours on this, right? So going across, getting the camera down, just trying things, set dressing, lighting, set dressing changes. And that's where we're at with that currently. And now we're going to start doing this one. So this will be another multi-relight. But how are we doing? How are we doing, folks? How is your Thursdays going? It's pretty optimal as well, like nice and optimal lighting. Yeah, so now how do I want to do this? Because this is a bit. Hey, Metal Gear, welcome back. Cheers, cheers. Yeah, it's coming along well. It's coming along well. The red took a lot to stop looking like jam for a while. But we're not done with this yet, but we're going to be doing the daytime one today. And then we'll come back to this. I just want to check we're cleaned up on here first. Because I think I'll do this in sequencer, to be honest. Yeah. Right. It's kind of overcast, right? Yeah, it looks overcasty. No real shadow definition. Soft shadows. Pretty much free colors for the most part. Hmm. Right. Mm. Yeah, how you guys doing? You all good? I know if you're in the UK, it's very, very warm. So, Okay. Hey V, you right? Welcome back. How we doing? Oh, well, that's good to hear. Hope you're recovering well. What did you have done on your ear? I used to have, well, I have ear issues all the time, but I used to have, like, I think it was grommets or whatever, grommet surgery when I was a kid. But whenever I get ear infections, it's just annoying as hell. Um, oh wow, a hole. It's crazy. I'm glad you got it fixed. The lighting workflows change between the development of FPS and TPS games. Um, it depends. It depends. Is it the same game? Is it for a action game or a multiplayer game? I wouldn't say so. Not really. I'd say the biggest thing that changes the lighting workflow is the target target platform, the target hardware, and the type of game it is. That's the main thing that usually changes the lighting workflow. Loom looks better in 5.6. Wow, that's cool. There's so many things that context sensitive when it comes to development. Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. If it's a multiplayer game, it's going to be extremely minimal. If it's a single player game, it's going to have more. Um, if it's targeting 30 FPS or 60 or 45, various settings will be tuned in and out. If it's baked lighting, it's going to be, different again. Oof. 50, 50, 50, 50, 40, 40, 40, 40. As someone who's just getting started with game art, it's stuff like that which I don't really think about. I wouldn't worry about it right now. You're gonna learn a lot of that stuff on the job. So learn about like the higher level optimizations you need to do for your discipline, like good textual density, good texture size, clean models. Um, but that other stuff you'll learn that when you're on your job. Yeah, for sure. Fundamentals first. Oh, we just started this V. The one we've done a lot of time on was we literally just started this one. The one that we did, which is almost pretty much done, is this one. So still a bit to do on this one, but it's mostly there, right? Just a bit of sky, a bit of polish, but and then we're working on this one now. So this will be another multi-relight essentially. So yeah, and welcome to the stream, V. Return of the King. You're going to show your work off today, V. I don't know if you ever watched a movie called The Witch. Oh, really? Nice. Funnily enough, I'm really scared of horror films, which is hilarious considering most of my experience has been on horror games. So, actually, maybe I can just, yeah, actually. See this. Don't lie, Leah. Don't lie. Like, I'm the center of the show. Monkeys together strong. That's not how it goes. It's eight together strong. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. We are so back. That sounds like something Giga would say. We are so back. The Witch. You know what I was forced to watch because it was constantly used as reference. Oh, it's melting. For Until Dawn, I was forced to watch The Barbarian. That movie, bruh, bruh. You could have been forced to watch Snow White, dude. I watched this film. I'm not kidding you, right? Because this film is like the goat for moody cinematic lighting, horror lighting. I watched this film like this. I watched it on mute, and I watched it like that. Seriously, I ain't even kidding. That's how I watched it. Do you have an actually plug-in? Only fog. Use a fog plug-in. That's about it. But this film is goated for lighting. Yeah, I mean, look at it. Just goat. Yeah, I'm really bad with horrors. Really bad. 15, 20, 15, 15, 9, 9, 11, 9. Hmm. I think we might need a blocker. Maybe. Yeah, it's scary for sure. Oh yeah, if you hate suspense, like oh no, Barbarian is like don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like thinking about it. Make it stop. No. I'll use 1.1 for this, which crunches it. But maybe on this one, oh, that was on the night. Maybe on this one we'll go soft. Maybe we'll go 0.8. Put that in and see how it goes. Yeah, the barbarian's really creepy. Like the suspense of it is, yeah. Can you guys see when I turn my screen black and white? Like currently it's black and white, but I don't know if that translates through stream. No, I mean, do you see it in black and white? Because obviously I have a hotkey to go desaturated, but I don't know if it goes through stream or not. Well, that's strange. I guess it's just the desaturated is just local to me. Very interesting. Maybe because it's a Windows color filter thing. Yeah, I know the color picker shows up. Yeah, at least. Um, Not fully. I found it quite boring. I don't know why. I remember the Batista scene. That's about it. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think everyone does that Blade Runner orange lighting. It's like the most popular one. My Gosling cat now. It's my Blade Runner cat now. Astro's cat is the best. Astro's cat is crazy. Always chilling, watching the stream. Is he still asleep now, Astro? Yeah, Astro's cat is so like characterful. It's got such a specific look. Yeah, a very distinguished, gentle cat. I think that spline is from the asset pack. I think it's the camera. Maybe the cruise. I don't know. Elliot's voice makes him sleepy. You put a picture of him in Floof, right? Yeah, your cat is so expression, such a strong expression. It's so funny. Need a picture of him sleeping. Okay, so that oh, it's bright, bright. 30, 30, 30, 30, 40. Oh, 60, 60, 60, 70. So we're way, way too dark on the sky. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. Let's go a bit higher. Oh, so cute. Can I show it on the stream? Can I show the sun? I don't think I need a sky atmosphere for this. I don't know. It's yeah, I might hide it for now because I get my brightness point with this. Oh, got some people joining. So for you guys joining, welcome. So I'm doing this is a multi-relight. We just started this one about an hour ago. The one we started last week and pretty much have almost finished was the nighttime variant, which is here. So now we did this one, which is 85% done. Just needs a bit of polish. And then now we're slowly working towards getting something like this for our second relight. But welcome to the stream. This asset pack is sponsored by the folks that made it. So they gave me this for free. I was like, okay, cool, awesome, thank you. I'll relight this and do some stuff on it. And it's a very good pack, very good albedos, very good optimization, very high quality pack. I haven't really had to do anything to fix the technical aspects of it. I've just been able to light, which is quite rare with asset packs. So yeah, shout out to Reality Scans. So I did one of their packs before from Scans Factory. So I did their Cambodia pack, and they've kindly sponsored this new one. So Scans Factory is pretty reliable, high quality, in my experience. So I think we don't need a sky atmosphere for this, for just a single shot. So I'm going to take it out for now, but we will see if I need to add it back in. But yeah, how you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Right. No, I don't think we need that. I think we'll do a. Hey Zara, how you doing? Welcome. How's things? Yeah, sure. We've only just started this one, so this one will should get a bit better as time goes on. Yes, yes. The classical saying is good lighting can make bad assets look a lot better, and bad lighting can make good assets look bad. That's usually the saying um, with lighting. Hey Milo, welcome to the stream. How are you? Face fake, hopefully. Question mark. Hmm. Right. Have I missed any chatter? Hey, Ben. Only plugin is the fog. Fog is the SSFS. Well, if we turn the SFSF off, you'll see it's a big difference. So this is basically what Unreal would give you by default, and SSFS, depending on the strength, will scatter light. So gives you a lot of basically it's what Clay Obscure used and a lot of people use because it's just way better than Unreal's default fog, which is kind of potato. So brown, brown, dark gray, dark, dark red, dark teal, dark green. Okay, tan, gray. So we need to get the sky, which probably we can do it in the texture or color grading. We need to get our sky to basically we need to go from tan to dark green to dark gray, um, which we aren't on the sky at the moment. So can I do it in color grading? I might be able to. I might be able to. Depends how lazy you want to be. Hey Hassan, nice to see you again. It'll be under highlights, I think. No, okay. Midtones, saturation, perhaps. No. I think we might just do it in the sky because this will color grade our fog as well, which we don't really want. Oh, never wonder about Epic. Never wonder about Epic. They are very questionable with some of their changes. Yeah, no, doesn't match. Maybe this is a good time to buy that Chaotic Sky pack. Yeah, that's the one. Probably might have to do cloud shadows. It doesn't like it was working earlier with this, but now it randomly broke. Yeah. What? What are you doing up there? Oh my god. Unreal, please. Please, Unreal. Behave. Hey, DC, how you doing? Right, so before we hop to Patreon, for anyone that's new to the stream, just as a reminder, so this is a multi-relight. We started this one at the start of the stream. Still got a bit to go, but obviously we're trying to match this. And our first relight that we started last week, we've gotten that to about 85%, so that was the one we've been working on this week. So that's pretty much almost ready to go, the night one. And now we started this one today. Obviously need to get the sky to be more tan, maybe some cloud shadows. I still want to have this being dark and leading into the right, and then that'll probably take a few more days part-time working on this between other things. But yeah, I think we will yeah, so there was the night one we did. So we'll probably have a night and then that, and that'll be a double relight, and then we can move on. So but it is time. Before I move on to the Patreon feedback, just a reminder that if you join the Patreon community, one of the benefits is Master Talks. So in 1 week's time, we have Sarab from CD Projekt Red coming to give a talk on lighting. Patreon only. Q&A will not be recorded, but the talk will be recorded. So even if you're on the Patreon, you'll be able to get a VOD of the recording, but you won't be able to see the Q&A. Q&A is exclusive, non-recorded at the time. So turn up for the best results. So yeah, that is next week. With that being said, I'm going to start giving some Patreon feedback. This is our cat channel. This is oh, some hearts in the chat. Thank you. This is Astro's son. We had some amazing cats today. Like, this is one of our new members' cats. I just thought this was crazy cool. Alrighto, so have a look at these stuff. Cheers, Phantom. That's cool. I appreciate that. Let's see. Let's close a few things before we get started. Right, who's going to hop in for... Oh, he's so fast. Look at him. Can you guys hear V on the stream? V,
Hello, mic check.
Bloody hell, you're
Can
loud.
you guys hear me?
You're loud for me, Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay.
Mute.
Oh,
that
no.
cat looks realistic. Yeah. So the king returns. You've returned to
Yes, I am back.
show your work. So while I play this video on the stream, let the stream know what you've been doing.
Sure. All right. So, to those who are new to the channel, I'm V, and I've been working on a cyberpunk-inspired project. So I have a street view, and on the sides you can see the mega buildings, and some market side view, which is inspired again from like cyberpunk. So that's what I've been working on for the past 3 months now. And currently I'm working on a street side ramen shop for the past 1 month. So dealing with textures, trim sheets. So a lot has been going on with that one shop recently. Again, thanks to you, Elliot and Mark, for helping me out. And yeah, that's about it.
I remember that for people that haven't seen this before, or if you have, you would have seen that this has changed quite a lot. Whereas before there was a metal counter, and now it's wood, because he's thinking about the storytelling of, if you had a metal top, you'd burn your hands from the insulation.
Yeah.
Now he's got some pretty cool sci-fi benches in there. Do you know what these remind? Oh, you know what these remind me of?
What?
Hold on.
Oh no.
Hold on. Let me just. So these here, right? These chairs. These remind me. If I can get the right term, they remind me of. You're never gonna unsee it, so I'm sorry for this. They remind me of this. And put it on the stream so you get the delayed reaction. Your
Yeah.
chairs remind me of this, bro.
Wait is yeah. Wait.
Oh, I'll share my screen as well so you get.
Yeah, please. Oh my God, these
Yeah,
ones.
you can't unsee it now.
That's such a specific
I
reference. How do you
know,
like
I
remember?
know. Wait, which screen are we?
Oh
This
right.
screen. This screen. So I'm now going to refer to your chairs as how the Sonic stool's coming on.
Hmm. I should add a sound effect. Boink boink.
Oh, please add a sound effect when someone sits on it. Goes boing.
Yeah.
Please do. So yeah, let's have a look. Yep, starting to feel lived in.
Mhm.
Sonic Springs. Lots of set dressing on there.
So yeah, if I have to like continue on what I was saying before, so in the past week, week 12 and week 13, I made this chair slash stool asset for the shop, and again, like it utilizes the same trim texture that you are seeing on the
Yeah.
countertop. And for the chair and for like some of the assets on the counter, I made a new texture for the plastic texture.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you can notice, I have also like I've remade the wood texture from scratch. So it's not it's a brand new texture now. The reason being I wasn't satisfied with how the wood looked, and also like the feedback that you gave, like some of the things in that wood, like it wasn't pronounced enough, I suppose. Um, so for instance, like the knots in my wood, which I thought would look nice on the assets, didn't come out to be true exactly. And some like other details in the in the scratch wood, those were also not getting like shown in the asset. So some of those details were like getting lost and wasn't getting reflected well in my roughness map. So that's why I decided to like make a new texture.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when he says the knots, this is one of the feedback we had last week of you
Yes.
see the same knot each time, so that's what he's referring to.
Yeah. So I completely like I removed the knots like
Yeah,
completely
cool,
and
cool,
I
good.
just made yeah.
Someone has a question for you actually in the chat, which is a very good
Mm.
question that I think we've probably asked you hundreds of times already privately. But do you ever get worried about spending months and months working on a single project?
It's so no, it's actually it's so funny because and you wouldn't believe me. I was having the same discussion with like one of my friends
Yeah,
yesterday
yeah, yeah.
about the same topic. That dude, I've been like spending so much time on this one shop. So and to like answer that, I would say at the end it comes down to um, precision versus efficiency. I think um, like you have to balance out how much precision you want in your textures or details versus
Yeah,
uh, uh like how much time you're spending. So you always have to like find a good balance. And this is again one of the learnings I got from working on this
there's also a
ramen shop.
reason we told. There's a reason we also told him to just do this shop for a while instead of the
Yes,
whole
because
area.
of the overscope, which is my middle name. So
So what am I
uh,
looking at here? Like I'm confused. So I see after what? I don't see it before.
before is on the left side, the wood textures.
This?
No, on the left side. Like if you can pan your camera to the left.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
those
Oh,
ones. Yeah, yeah.
let's just put them a bit closer together. Have you checked the albedo of this?
I did.
What is it?
Uh,
Might be okay. It looks a bit on initial
dark.
glance it looks, but it could be fine. It might be just right on the
Mhm.
right on the border. I think that could be a bit brighter. So I'm getting
Okay.
90. I'm getting 96, which
Mm.
is not bad. It's good actually. It's just I think
It
this
should
could
be around 100, right?
I think this could be like a few hundreds, yeah, like
Yeah.
110, 120.
Mm.
But I have a double check of the that YouTube video from Gregza.
Yes.
There's no exact number you should do, but games like
Mm.
I'm seeing now that games they will aim things like in 100,
Mm.
110, 130, a bit brighter than usual because of Unreal's potato tone mapping. So
Yeah, so
I
that's
think this
the
could be a bit
scratch wood.
brighter. Yeah, it could be a bit brighter.
Gotcha. Yeah. So that's the scratch wood, and then there's the plain wood in the bottom. So, and if you look at the before images for the woods, you could clearly see like some of the details are not getting reflected in my roughness map, especially the knots. Those are just lost in it. Um,
Oh yeah, I see.
so
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, that's the reason I
yeah.
just
No, this
said,
is more like it. So I know. So V's been working on improving his roughness and albedo skills for a while. So this is really good because what you see is you see that the wood grain is clearly the roughness map of this is clearly authored separately to the albedo, which is why the wood is at one roughness and sort of the scratches and grime are at another. So that's already a really good sign. Like your material work on this has been like if you had if you had all your images side by side, like your stuff
mhm.
has come so far since like
Yeah,
this is
that's the
this
first
is
iteration.
yeah, this is what it
Yeah.
was like a few weeks ago, and now
Mhm.
it's
I think this is week
this
7, I think. Yeah, that's week 7.
this is where you
Yeah.
were then, and then you're obviously as of today you're kind of here, so it's improving each time. Sorry, here
Yeah.
even
Yeah, over here.
improving each time.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, like the material reads are becoming a lot better. The reflections, I can't really judge the reflections too much because it's in a asset zoo, so the reflections will be much better
Yeah,
when it's in
on
the
the actual
context.
level. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
Uh, spend too much time. Stamina. Yeah. Cool. That's roughness. Yep, starting to look good. Yeah. When I look at it here, like
Hmm.
for sure, this and this a tad brighter. I mean, look at the brightness compared to like your metal and stuff. So
Yeah.
maybe try 120, 130. See how it looks.
Okay. Gotcha. And yeah.
The
What
springs,
else? Sorry?
the Sonic springs.
Sonic Springs, exactly. Yeah. 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 The parallax is coming out to be great in these small assets like chairs, etc. Yes. Yeah. Again, thanks to Mark helping me out.
Yeah, I kind of like the chairs. I think they look pretty cool. I like
Yeah.
how some of them are like knock down?
Yeah, so this is one of the thing that I'm working on, and I believe it's still missing. And that is like some crucial set dressing pieces in the shop
Mm.
that that could that could help me to tell a story. And I'm still working on it. Like I'm trying to come up with some subtle storytelling, but it's still under process. So the idea behind like those chairs, which are like bent over downwards, is that so that's like the default structure of those chairs. And if someone like decides to sit on it, like they have to stretch out uh, the chair vertically and then sit on it. So
I would probably
uh-huh.
compare. Maybe you can. You've had a chat with the guy before. Maybe you could get the full view from
Matthew.
him. But
Yes.
just take this sliver for now,
Mm,
and then just compare it, and then see like where you might be off on things.
mm,
Like, I
yes.
think with here, I think when you look at this, like yours is very like it's all kind of like
Splotchy.
one level,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Yeah.
it's all like grey, lighter grey. Where in here it's
Mm,
like
black,
gradient,
dark. Yeah.
gradient
It's a
up,
gradient.
and then so there's more range in here.
Mm,
So have a
yeah.
play with that if you can get range in things. But I know also as well in Unreal, just uh, use a lower tiled roughness map triplanar and just get some
Mm,
bigger roughness changes across the whole asset.
mm.
Because right
Yes.
now it's obviously your roughness maps from the trim sheet, so it's very sharp and high res repetitive. So if you introduce some world space triplanar in Unreal, you can get bigger roughness changes and very subtle, not too crazy. But yeah, I would probably use this and be like, okay, gradient, gradient, lighter streaks, higher lights, the wood here, um,
Yeah.
is a good one as well. Like it goes from light to dark. So
Mm,
yeah, your roughness has improved greatly. I think you're not far off. Like you're maybe like 2, 3 more iterations of getting the
yeah.
gradation um,
Mm-hmm.
in here. V, are
Yeah. Yeah.
you doing your project side by side or are you preparing for a job?
Uh, I'm prepping for a job. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Wait. Or are you like you mean like for a job application? If is that what you're asking? Because if
I
yes,
guess
then
are you in portfolio building mode? Is this a hobbyist piece? I mean,
and
what's your
yeah,
situation
yeah.
basically?
I'm in a portfolio building mode. Yeah. This is a complete portfolio piece. Yeah.
Yeah. V's doing this to improve and to get the skills he
Yeah.
needs
So
to get a
like
job.
my goal for this project is to like get better at material authoring. Um, with just more like with all the aspects, like whether be it like making textures, creating trim sheets, etc. Yeah.
Yeah. For context, this is V's like his whole Miro is a. Why do you guys get bigger? Like you and Leah both do this every week. You're gonna run out of room every week. The tables get bigger. I swear, it's like a taper.
It's just like a scope, you know. But no, jokes apart. I've actually reduced down the size of the mirror board. So if you now try to draw something, it's not like um, it's not super small, sharp.
So yeah, tonal
So
range, albedo brightness, all the best, brother. He says, or she says. Sorry,
oh,
I'm
thank
not
you,
sure.
thank you.
So albedo
Am
brightness.
I using Substance Painter? I'm using both Substance Painter and Designer.
Yeah,
So
full suite.
yeah,
And yeah, the last one would really be larger variation in materials
Hmm.
using world space, world aligned masks, just generic masks that go over it. That's to take it to like the final state of like pure polish.
Yes.
Well, cool, man. No, that's my main notes, honestly. Like at this stage, since you're in material mode, anything you want to ask me?
No, not particularly. Yeah. So what remains for me now is to like make the roof asset.
Yeah.
So and I'm also working on making a light fixture blueprint with
Whoa,
shaders.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Stay out of my. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, environment artist. Oh, okay,
Oh
TC,
my
no
God.
problem. Just in case.
Yeah.
So I don't want to.
Yeah. So,
The only other thing really is maybe
uh-huh.
think about how wood separates. So just add an edge loop, add a bevel here, and just extrude it down. So you see where
Oh,
I'm
okay.
drawing?
Yeah.
Yeah, because wood doesn't wrap around perfectly, right? There's always like a
Mm.
like if you look at a wood picture frame, you don't need to do it in the texture. You just do it in the model.
Model.
There's
Yeah.
always like a where
Like
they've
a shadow
joined.
gap,
They've
sort
joined.
of.
So just take the edge loop there in the corner, bevel it.
Oh, wait, I do have that. Wait, sorry. Yeah, but it's not pronounced enough.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Just make it a
and
bit
like you said,
extra.
it's in the textures and not in the model itself. But yeah, I have a sharp cut over there
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the
Cool, cool.
corners.
Make it. Just pump it up a bit. But
Gotcha.
cool, yeah. Work on those changes. Should be quick, and then keep polishing as you're doing. But yes, very, very awesome improvements on the stuff you're doing. I've put some yellow sticky notes up here with the stuff for you to
Mhm.
look into deeper.
I saw that.
I'm gonna probably in July. So I'm currently don't know if you heard about my situation, DC, but I had a job and then it fell through, and so I'm basically re-interviewing for jobs currently. So once that settles down, I'm gonna start learning designer, mostly on the Discord, and then in the streams it'll be, you'll see like a small section of it, like 2 hours, but a lot of it's going to be on the Discord voice, I think, as it's very active. But no, really cool stuff. Anything you want to ask me?
No, not really. You guys already are helping me throughout the week,
Yeah,
so
I mean, we talk like I say, the voice chat. V's one of the
it
very
is
regulars.
pretty much
V,
active.
Ben, Leah, Fabio,
Yeah,
Ilya, all
crazy nut
sorts.
shot.
Giga, there's like 5, 6 people every day on that voice. So
All right, thanks. Thank you for the feedback.
yeah, good stuff. V,
I
keep it
will
up.
see you later. Mhm.
Send in the
See ya.
dwarf.
I will send her.
You what?
Hello, how are you?
Hello. How's
So
it going?
yeah, not too bad. Do you want to tell, as I played the videos, do you want to tell the stream what you've been doing since last week?
Yeah, sure, of course. So this week I've been really focused on, I guess, I've been doing a few tutorials, but then also, um, I've been basically now focusing on switching up, I guess, mm, my workflow a little bit so that I don't have to completely rely on tutorials, but also, like at first you look at some tutorials and then you basically try to create things on your own. So that's basically what I've been doing with this log tower that you see right there on the screen. Yeah, basically. I'm very surprised in how much I've learned and how much I'm able to retain in through those 3 weeks. Very happy about that. Yeah. So, yeah, my
Yeah, you've
plan is
pretty much
definitely
been from what I can see, because you're on the voice channel every day, you've pretty much been in Houdini 12 hours a day, every day, essentially.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, exactly.
which is really cool. Let's have a look at your mirror.
Exactly. I also posted another video link of a walkthrough and everything where you can also see what is it for
Oh, okay,
buildings.
cool. My bad. Let's
Yeah.
play that. So, from what I understand, the docs now, what we're looking at here with the docs, these docs were generated with Houdini, whereas before you had done it manually, but now it's
Yeah.
a Houdini generated tool. So you haven't laid these docs out yourself, it's done with logic from Houdini, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. They're all basically all the planks, everything is being fed into Houdini, and then Houdini is, I basically tell Houdini to vary it to a certain degree. Right. Yeah. Thing that you see here, for example, right? This is also something that I've worked on, which is like really cool. You can basically just, you don't have to rely on nanite displacement or blender displacement. You can do everything in Houdini. So like this, for example, right there is a texture overlay, which, like Quixel Mega Scans, where I basically, tell Houdini, here is the height map, and now basically displace it all around the blockout, which is
And
quite powerful.
it comes in pre-tessellated, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, because like I said, I don't know the details on this, but I have heard from multiple people that it's cheaper to have a mesh already be tessellated to use Nano as opposed to using the dynamic tessellation of actually enabling it on a mesh right inside Unreal.
Yeah.
Whether
Yeah,
that's true
yeah.
or not, or whether it's context, who knows? But it's something I've heard a few times. So I think you get more control doing this because you know exactly what you're dealing with on a LOD. I say LOD 0 on a nanite mesh, as opposed to letting it tessellate and go all over the place in engine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, really cool stuff. For sure. Those are the situations where Houdini is quite powerful, yeah.
So you're trending downwards. So what are you gonna do when there's quite a lot of space left, but what are you gonna do when you reach the bottom corner of Miro? Are you gonna loop back around or?
Yeah, it's an infinity symbol that I'm gonna do.
I just want to have this noted for the stream.
Yes.
This is Leah's true personality. So I'm apparently a midget, and then her cat is taller than me, and then she is just super tall. So this is what I have to put up with.
Okay. Listen.
No,
hear me
anyway,
out,
moving
Chad,
on.
okay?
Moving
Hear
on.
me
So
out.
moving on. So
He's been
oh my,
he's been so mean.
moving
He
on to
calls me
here.
dwarf constantly.
Moving on to here. I'm not gonna lie. When when I was here, this zoomed out, I thought you photoshopped this. I thought this was I thought this was Giga. I thought these were arms when I was this zoomed out, and then I zoomed in, and it's the scarf.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely see Giga doing
Oh
that.
my god, how high res is this?
Hey, it's a Google Pixel 6a. Not sponsored.
I almost put my hand. Damn, Leah's improved so much. Last time I saw her, she was blocking in. A few people laughing at the thing. That's cool. Yes, the improvement rate, trolling aside, the improvement rate is pretty outstanding. So really good work, I would say. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's where you know.
Oh, have you got the wireframe of it? the Houdini wireframe. Have you got the GIF as well
Oh,
of your bridge from Houdini, or?
yeah, here it
Oh, it's
is.
here. Yeah.
That's the one, right? Yeah.
So I know GIFs are very notoriously. There we go. So yeah, this is the docs done with the tool. So you're dragging out the mouse, releasing,
Yeah.
boom, docs. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you can add wonkiness to it. You can add like almost segments to the curve, right, and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Everything is possible with that. I can like curve it wherever. I can make it into a what is it? In both roller coaster bridges
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everything,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. I think the plan is eventually for you to be able to generate the vertical supports and to a degree maybe even props in the future, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you
Yeah.
long into the future. I think you got the base functionality for now, but even improving it further.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. No, that should be quite possible, honestly. Like I feel like I feel like the way and how to do it slowly starts to visualize in my mind. So
And
yeah.
what's this one? So this looks like a rope tool that adjusts or something.
Yeah, that was the rope tool, exactly, yeah. Where it's basically you point the tool to like point A and point B, right? And then it wraps around it, yeah. Was that? Yeah. And then for this one, I was looking, like you can see it here, right there, like under the underside. It's like quite literally clipping into nowhere. So I basically learned how to do a tool where you can where you can just add a blockout like boxes and point a Houdini tool towards it, and it rockifies it. Yeah. So
Okay.
for more organic transitions. Yeah. I'm currently just at the start of it, but yeah.
I know one of the big things we said in the Discord voice during the week is that a lot of this is also going to be dependent on Unreal shader work.
Yeah.
Because at the moment I believe these are all decals, which is where you get that historical
Yeah.
stripy look. So I believe you'll be doing like some sort of tessellated or nanite, or even not just vertex paint of moss, and you've been researching and talking to a few people that have done big moss pieces recently and had featured on 80 level, and you've got like the workflow from them. So I think that'll be the next big
Yeah.
thing as well.
Yeah, exactly. Which I think is like, I mean, I have it here in the vines too. Like the vines are complete geometry, right? They are not cars or anything. So I'm pretty sure that it's just gonna be creating, like procedurally creating, what is it, moss geometry, and then scattering it onto areas. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, with the leaf, we want to probably get a bit more in. Maybe we can see. Maybe you can try and see from the Witcher video if they actually have depth on. Because usually in high poly we had like a tiny bit of depth, or we sculpt out an
Yeah,
edge.
gotcha.
But now the whole thing is going like whatever voxelization. Maybe we'll put a bit more detail in here. But but yeah, make sure as well you revisit. I think what will happen is you'll have a lot of this Houdini tool that you're doing now, and then you're probably going to spend a while updating your shader skills to get the blends working.
Yeah,
So obviously right now the leaves
absolutely.
albedo too dark. This rock is, I can tell this rock's going to be too dark in albedo.
Yeah,
So once you
absolutely.
fix all those, it will kind of complement that skill set of Houdini,
Yeah, absolutely.
which would be cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, those are all. What is it? Most of it here is Quixel Megascans. Placeholders.
Yeah,
So
and Quicksilver Megascans,
yeah.
unfortunately, is has a lot of incorrect albedos, especially the older ones.
Yeah.
So it's but you know how to fix those, and you and V know how to check that and fix it. So that's good.
Exactly. Yeah. For sure. Those are just placeholders, right? I definitely plan to when I'm done with, I guess, yeah, when I'm done with the Houdini tools, etc., when they're on a good basis, then I'm definitely going to focus on the shaders, on the textures, making it all PBR.
Question for Leah: is Leah also working on portfolio? Same as pretty much the same as V. DC working. Well,
Gotcha.
this is actually your first. Is this your first proper year, or you're only 6 months into properly learning about environment art, right?
Yeah, exactly. This
6 months.
is 6 months, yeah.
6 months. It's my expression to that. I remember where I was in six. It took me 2 years to learn what a seam was, and 6 months you're doing like Houdini and all this sort of stuff. So
Hey, I'm learning from some pretty good people. So
yes, we have some really. I actually have a few Houdini wizards in the server.
yep.
So absolute insanity. That server is becoming pretty powerful now. So,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
but yeah, like see, I can't really give feedback on the Houdini side. For me, it's going to be more like clean out the decals, get rid of them. Let's recreate all this damaged state. Let's check our fundamentals as well. So make sure the textual density on wrap is coming out correct from Houdini, and then
Yep.
start setting up your sort of master shader to
Mm.
sell the material depth. Basically, what V is doing. So I expect it will take a few weeks when you eventually come back to this to get the shader work done on here.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
no, it is super good, super insane fast work speed, and for 6 months of environment art learning, but it's kind of insane. Yeah, Super Saiyan. Metal Gear says.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure a few more, what is it? A week or 2 weeks, and then I'm sure that I have all the fundamentals down, etc. Yeah, I don't think it will take too much time anymore.
No, yeah, no. Cool. Yep. Is there anything you want to ask on the stream? Or is there anything that anyone in the stream wants to ask Leah?
Well, I personally don't have any questions. Yeah, I know what to do. Um, yeah.
Cool. Like I said, folks, Discord, one video a month. Master Talk upcoming next week. And for the Patreon only, CD Projekt Red, Sarab, Technical Lighting Wizard. And the voice chat is very active every day, which I never expected. But yes, for the last few months, there's always been anywhere from 4 to 6 people in here streaming their work. So you want to commit to it and you're
Yes.
working on a project, consider signing up for a few months. Other than that, there is one question you have. That might be for me, or it might be for you. How many hours do you work in a day, Leah?
Yeah. I usually, what is it? To be honest, I wake up, I eat something, brush my teeth, and then go onto my PC. So I would say roughly an estimate to 10 hours, I think is a median. Sometimes I have 8 hours. On rare occasions, I have 6. And on some, I do have 12, but usually 10 hours a day bring me to these kind of results, yeah.
Works 25 hours in one day, yeah. Sometimes I get anxious about being jobless. Yes, that is completely normal.
Yeah, for sure. Gotta battle through it.
Yeah, we're all games artists. We're all battling some, especially in this industry where there's a layoff every month, right? We're all fighting for our lives sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, cool. Righto, folks. I'm going to end the stream. Thanks for popping by. Just a reminder, you know, obviously by next week, I will probably would have finished my relight. And as I've said before, I am currently interviewing for a role again after mine fell through. So I think after this relight is done, I will pretty much return to the stream project. I can't find. Pretty much return to this and probably focus a lot of my time on Substance Designer for the rest of the year as well. So yeah. Other than that, we'll see you guys on the Discord. If not, I'll see you next week in the stream. Peace. Take care.